Hey, Collab Coach here again, share some wise words and wisdom for the week. So let's talk about relationship debt. We sometimes associate debt with just finances, but when you're in a relationship or recently was in a relationship, there's debt. There's debt that you feel like you need to pay. And I'm gonna break this down just a little bit. When we're in relationships, it's a lot of emotions that comprise in those relationships from you and your significant other. So when you leave a relationship, there is so much emotions that are still lingering. If you guys both don't reconcile in a agreeable fashion, to the point where you feel like you owe something to that relationship, or you are stuck in the past and you're stuck with those past feelings, that it feels like you are in an emotional debt and you cannot move forward into a new relationship or find happiness if you feel like you have relationship debt from the previous relationship. So when we are stuck in that mindset of, oh man, I wish I had closure. Oh, well, I wish that it would have ended in a better way. Oh, I wish he wouldn't have cheated, or I wish she would have cheated. You are stuck in the past. You are stuck with that debt that you're carrying, that baggage that you're carrying, and it's not only hurting you emotionally, but it's hurting your future self because you're not allowing yourself to grow and move on from that situation to have a better relationship. And a lot of us, when we are in such a high emotional debt, high relationship debt, we feel like there's not going to be a better relationship in the future. We feel like we can't move forward. We feel like there's nowhere to go from here. And you had the best, and the best is not coming. But I'm here to tell you the best is yet to come. And I promise you, there's a way to get rid of that relationship debt. And the best way to do that is to move on and to grow from your past. Yes, we know past is there. Sometimes we do dwell in the past. Sometimes we feel like we are stuck in the past. But you have to move on and learn what you need to learn from that past to move forward. And you may not ever get closure from that person. And I want you to accept that. Accept that you may not get closure because you owe it to yourself to get past that. You owe it to yourself to move forward from that because that person is moving on. That person is still doing what he or she is doing, but you are stuck in that box that you're currently in, and that's not helping no one. You know, we wish that things would go well. We wish that things would have been better, but give yours time. Give yourself time to grieve. Give yourself time to understand what the fallout, what was the reason for the fallout, and then it's time to step forward. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it's easy to say, well, okay, I should just get over this. And every relationship is different. Every breakup is different. Some may be cut deeper than the previous one. But I'm here to say that there is always a silver lining, and you just have to find yours. Do some soul searching, meditate, pray, whatever you feel like you're most comfortable doing, and move forward from that. Because if you're constantly feeling like you're in the debt, you feel like you have to owe somebody something. You don't have to owe anybody for your love. You don't have to owe anybody for your happiness. You don't have to owe anybody for compassion. You have to owe anybody for giving time. That's something that is free. That's something that you feel like you wanted to give and it's free flowing. So don't ever feel like you have a debt to pay from your previous relationship so you can't go into your new relationship, and you feel like you have emotional debt that you cannot owe to the new relationship because you feel like there's no way you could pay that off. And I'm here to say you don't owe anything to anybody. You owe yourself happiness, you owe yourself love, you owe yourself compassion, you owe yourself joy. And if you don't pay that debt within yourself first, there's no way you can step into something that's even better. So if you are stuck in that relationship debt right now, I'm here to tell you, you cannot owe anybody else. Forget about the debt that you feel like you owe anybody else. It's all about what you owe yourself. And you owe yourself something better. So who am I? I'm the Collab Coach. I focus on relationships, but not only intimate relationships, relationships with your friends, families, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. Tis the season. This is December. This is the season of giving. So I want to give a free coaching session to anyone you recommend to me. And also, I'm giving you a free coaching session because you recommended that person to me. So you get a free coaching session. If the person you recommend get a free coaching session, whichever package you choose from, it's as simple as that. So share this video with anyone who needs to see this. There's a lot of people out here that have emotional debt, relationship debt, and they feel like they cannot move forward from that debt. Facebook, Collab Coaching. Instagram, Collab Coaching. All my videos are on YouTube, Collab Coaching. And remember, in this season, you don't owe anybody anything. You owe yourself to be happy and to love yourself. Until next time, have a wonderful day.